It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Tampa Bay Rays are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Mitch Keller, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
At the ball.
And that one's a little bit low. And we're underway. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. And that one upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
First pitch misses. Keller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one close, ruled a ball. And now 2-0. Now move to first. And he's back in easily. Righty to the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's a little bit low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Tellez, 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Yandy Diaz now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. That one missing inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Brandon Lowe stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two outs.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill today, Aaron Civale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Key Brian Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Ryan Reynolds here. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And now number 19. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And he deals. Right side. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Andy Rodriguez.
Well, it's been a tough series for him so far. No hits in any of the games, so they've really had a good game plan for him, and sometimes you tip your cap. They're executing, it seems, to perfection. But with that said, you know this guy's hungry. He wants to get on base with a hit. We'll see if he can make an adjustment and maybe flip the script in this one.
That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The throw is fine, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1, the Rays nothing. Second inning set to go, and stepping in for the Rays, Nico Holsizer.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Keller back to work. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Keller, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Good eye right there. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And that one fouled off. Grounder might be 2. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. With a couple of homers in this series, 3 hits total. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. That one fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Greg Jones, looking for his first big league hit right here. That clips the corner.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Tampa. They trail here 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. The wind of the pitch. He was late there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Kicks and fires. And downstairs. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Man at first, Andy Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Savali picks to first. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. There goes the runner. This to third. Over to Diaz. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting 9, no pitcher.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Mitch Keller. That's in there. Strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. Man on second, 2 down. Strike on the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
And another ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Key Brian Hayes waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The third baseman, number 15, Key Brian.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that skips into dirt.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
First and second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Out there to center. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that ends the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now it's the Rays pitcher, Aaron Savali. Keller back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
Pitcher gets himself on base. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Ball one there. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Savali aboard here at first with nobody out. Left-hand hitter waits. And a base hit. Throw, and it gets away. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. The tag, and he's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And he's already singled in this game. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. And here it comes. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And one away in the top of the third. And now it's Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fouled off to the right. Two on, one out. And a foul ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Nico Holsizer next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss, strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
At the belt and fires. This to third. Whips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, number 19. Here comes a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Chopped to third. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Righty delivers. And that one is inside ball one. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. One run is in. Grounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there safely. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Garrett Clevenger on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
Michael A. Taylor will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0. No outs. Runner on second. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That catches the outside corner. Now 2-1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Sean Armstrong up and loosening in the pen. That's in there. And it's 2-2. That one missed. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. The walk and a run scored his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. And the slider just misses.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. And a good eye there.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two on the way. Fly ball down the line. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Now Mitch Keller. He walked and came around to score his first time up. In there at the knees. And that is strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And that one a little below the knees. 1-2 the count. The pitch. In the dirt. It's 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Wouldn't chase that time. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty. Line to left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Go ahead, Singy. Say it. Helps his cause.
Helps his cause. Get that guy a jacket. He might be standing out there for a little while.
So up next, Brian Hayes. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. Taylor, the runner at third. Davis on second. Keller at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Roll to short. Possible 2 ball. There's 1. To Diaz. That's 2. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Pirates 7, the Rays 1. Start of the 4th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And ball 1. To kick the pitch. Left field. Reynolds trying to get there. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Junior Caminero, the next to hit.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
In the air out towards right center. Taylor sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Greg Jones.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. That one finds the corner. And a count 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Greg Jones with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So man aboard and stepping in for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Two outs. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Rays strand just the one. They're down 7-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
The left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
The pitch. Upstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he deals. This one in the air, right field. Low, ranging after it. Makes the grab, one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Jared Triolo.
Now it's the right fielder. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is inside. In the air, center field. Jones makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. So a man aboard. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that one pulled foul. Man at second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Yandy Diaz now at the plate. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. The pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. Low coming home. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily. It's 7-2.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Man at first with one gone. Lau at the plate. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. And that's a base hit into left field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The left fielder,
Nico Holsizer next to hit for the Rays. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Taylor makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So first and second with two outs. And now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And misses inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're at the top of the fifth.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 2-2 on the way. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Shawn Armstrong.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Rowdy Tellez digs in now. The pitch just missed. Armstrong, a 6'2" righty. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Right-hander kicks, deals. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, catcher.
Two outs, bases empty. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. That catches the corner. Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they're still on top 7-2. All set for the top of the sixth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ortiz warming up as well. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Tellez drifts towards it, and a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Inside just missed. That's in there. Now 3-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's a speed threat, Greg Jones. That one in there across the letters. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, ball one. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-2 the count.
On its way to the corner, Reynolds on the run. Nice grab on the run. And there's two down.
The pitcher, number 64.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Harold Ramirez.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Tellez. Third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Pirates 7, the Rays 2. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Jason Adams.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
For the Pirates.
Yeah, the batter now, Andy Rodriguez. And the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Kicks and fires. In the air to left center. On the move. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Edward Olivares. Looking to start something with one gone. And first offering is fouled off. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Colin Poche appears to be getting loose. Ball to strike. Popped up. Lau moving under it. And there's two down.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Bryant.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Bryant Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. And a pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Nice curveball for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Here comes a pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman,
Jose Caballero will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's a strike. Swings and chases a low one there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Diaz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Righty to the plate. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Poche.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds.
The left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
And here it comes. Just missed. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Good eye in that spot. And another ball. And a 3-1 on the way. Foul ball. He goes down looking.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. Corrals it. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neill Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. Next one is off the plate. 2-0. At the belt and fires. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Jones under it and puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Oviedo, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Misses outside, ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Barucki, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hernandez also getting ready. Kicks and deals. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nico Holsizer next to hit for the Rays. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia. And the first offering is not close. Righty delivers. Slider for a strike. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one away.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fought off foul. And a pitch. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And he deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two on, one out. Pitch misses there, and the count is filled up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. One run across. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. It's 7-4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Jose Hernandez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Man at second with one away. And now the center fielder, Greg Jones. That's in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The Rays trailing by 3 here in the third and final game of the series.
0-1.
And it's even up.
1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
No, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Randy Arozarena looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And fires in a fastball at 95. The pitch. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes. The throw to first. They get the out on Arozarena. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Phil Maton.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ball one there.
That's inside.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Got him swinging. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. A strikeout and a walk. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. And there's the strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Henry Davis.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And a strike on the outside edge. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Outside low. And that is ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Back to right. Low makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there through 8 full. It's the Pirates 7, the Rays 4. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. And a pitch. Misses off the inside, 1-0. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Rays trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Celestino makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Last chance for the Rays. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The Pirates trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the third and final game of the series. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs.